Hi there, Suzanne Keatley here from Phytology Hub. Are you worried about how physically able you'll be in your future? Let's look at the generations gone by. The strong women that I know in their 60s and 70s and 80s and even into their 90s are women who had physical movement as part of their daily lives, like things like pushing and pulling and lifting. My grandmother was a great example of this, a woman who spent her days generally lifting buckets of turf, pushing around wheelbarrows, pulling weeds out of gardens, lifting children and grandchildren, not to mention all the kind of daily housework that had to be done. But we don't naturally get that kind of movement into our daily lives. In fact, our world now is designed to keep us in one place and exert as little energy as possible. Just think things like Zoom, the technology that we have now, Uber, takeaways, social media, and all the other aspects in the last year that have ended up kind of closing our life down and then putting us into one place. And it's not our fault, it's just the way that the world is now. However, it does mean that we need to purposefully incorporate those things into life now and those movements into life. Lifting and carrying things, shifting heavy weights around, squatting, pressing, deadlifting. For our grandmothers, daily life was enough to keep them strong, fit and healthy. But for us, we need to take action around our strength, fitness and health and be able to attend to those on a daily and weekly basis. The quality of our life in 10 years' time depends on the actions that we take now. So, do we want a life where we are pain-free, we can move freely, we're comfortable in our clothes, we're comfortable in our bodies, we're physically active, physically independent and part of a community? Or do we want to end up in a state where we are full of aches and pains, we're struggling to move, we're awkward in our clothes, we're embarrassed about our body, sedentary and stuck, and of course, physically dependent on other people or feeling isolated? So if you're ready to take action now that will set you up for the future, do it. It can feel overwhelming, but generally these things will start with a really friendly chat with a really nice human who understands where you're coming from. And for us, that starts with a consultation, and the easiest place to go is into the website, where you can just press the consultation button. It'll ask you for a few simple details just to help us get that chat set up. Thank you.